The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Championship Wrestling. I'm John Roberts. We've got a great action-packed hour scheduled for you of professional wrestling on this program. But before we get to that, let's talk about last week on the program. In the main event, we crowned a new Hollywood Heritage Champion in the Golden Boy, Jordan Clearwater. And that was last week. But this week, I'm joined by the man who used to hold that title, the Arizona State Champion, Ray Rosas.
Let's remind everybody what happened last week. I lost the championship. Yes, I did. And I'm trying to hold it together the best I can, but it's real difficult. It's real difficult when the playbook that you wrote is being used against you. Andy Brown, Adrian Quest, you having this guy pollute your mind, that was my job first. And now I'm getting a taste of my own medicine. You know what? Maybe I deserve it. Maybe I deserve it. But you know who doesn't deserve it? Jordan Clearwater. Jordan Clearwater deserved a clean win over his mentor. I wish I could have given it to him because I would have loved to have had that straight up match. But, you know, I like to consider myself a strategist. I like to consider myself a tape watcher, someone that studies tendencies, someone that studies habits. And I had every single member of SoCal Distancing accounted for and prepped for, except for one. One brand new member. They're spreading like a virus here in the United Wrestling Network. And you know what the cure is? Oh, the cure is a good, heavy dose of Ray Rosas. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the running. I'm sick of the hiding. Here I am. Right here in front of you. I'm not going anywhere. You're not going to chase me out of Hollywood. You're not going to chase me out of Arizona. You're not going to chase me out of the United Wrestling Network. I'm Ray Rosas. And I stand right here, defiantly in front of you, SoCal Distancing. So show me what you've got. Show me.
One man who truly embodies the United Wrestling Network, the Arizona State Champion, Ray Rosas. Let's see if he gets his hands on SoCal Distancing. Only time will tell. This is Championship Wrestling.
Again, everybody, and welcome to Championship Wrestling presented by Pro Shingle. I am Dustin Starr, and my Maria will return to the program very, very soon, I promise. We kicked off the program with Ray Rosas, now former Heritage Champion. He had a plan for everyone except for the member he didn't know about, Dom Kubrick. We've seen him on Primetime Live, but not this version of Dom Kubrick. More on that as it develops. And in today's main event, the United TV title is on the line when Levi Shapiro, with Howdy Price, defend against EJ Sparks. Plus, Anthony Idol is here. Slice Boogie will be competing, and we're kicking things off with women's division action. Oh, yeah!
From Brisbane, Australia, first she's sweet, then she's sour, CeCe Chanel!
Getting set for action in the women's division. Big smile on the face of CeCe Chanel. I guess maybe because Nico Marquez is going to, through Jamie Ivey's going to allow her to actually wrestle under her contract. But I don't know how you can smile after what she did to Heather Monroe in that Halston Boddy bag match back on Championship Wrestling from Halloween.
Yeah, should be hard for her to smile. Should be hard for her to look in the mirror, to be quite honest with you.
You know, the poor girl got tricked by somebody who took advantage of her. I feel bad for her.
Well. Look, Heather, it's our friend, CeCe Chanel.
Hi, CeCe.
Hi, CeCe. Fancy meeting you here. Huh. How you doing? Feeling good today? Great.
Having a match.
Oh, pipe down. Listen. Hello, darling.
Sprayed me in the face. You really think I didn't do that? Nico asked me to do that. I told you not to sign that contract.
Hold on. I got this. CeCe, shut it. Listen, forgive me if I'm a little mistaken here. My memory's a little short. Isn't this CeCe Chanel, the same CeCe Chanel that came down during the Halston body bag match punch me, and then the audacity to attack the Queen of Hollywood with your little hairspray gimmick. What was that about?
That wasn't about me. That was about
I believe
do that. He told me to do that.
I said shut it when I'm talking. You have something to say to Heather. Heather?
CeCe, I told you not to sign that contract, and you still did it. And then you came down and you sprayed me in the face. You made me lose that match. You need to apologize right now. Look, apologize. Look, okay?
Oh my, hold on. Let's not be too hasty.
Oh, wonderful.
Friends, Halston Boddy, Heather Monroe, the gem of my former upper class.
It's Jamie. Heather, it's Jamie.
There's a lot of history.
Good to see you guys. Oh, hi. How are you? Good to see you both. Oh, my God. You guys look great. It's been, what, a year since I've seen you guys? We've been through so much. It's been so long. It feels so great seeing you, too. And, Halston, I can't thank you enough. You've brought Heather all the way to the top. She's been crushing it this past year. And the Best of 7 series, I do believe she's on top, unless I miss my guess. But what a year it's been, Halston. And that entire time, my phone didn't ring once. Not once, from either of you. I think that you have forgotten, Halston, where you came from. You have forgotten who brought you here in the first place. And you are forgetting how quickly you could go, just like that.
What are you talking about?
Relax. Relax! It's no big deal. We're friends. It's water under the bridge. But Heather, it really hurt coming from you. You want to know how much it hurt?
Oh my God! The equal opportunity assassin Ruby Ray's.
Whoa! Hold on, we need her. We need her. Oh my God. Heather, what happened? You used to be so brave. All right, we're gonna fix this. I know exactly how to fix this. We're gonna have a tag team match. It's gonna be Ruby Ray's and CeCe Chanel against Heather Monroe and Halston Boddy. And I'm not done yet. Wait, there's more. If you do not win this match, there is no women's title. Nothing.
Oh my goodness, the stakes extremely high, and Halston Boddy in a tag team match? He's not a competitor.
The stakes high and placed firmly on the shoulders of Halston Boddy.
We're gonna try.
Welcome back. The 500th episode spectacular is getting bigger by the day. Jamie Iovine, on behalf of Nico Marquez, I think, just booked an intergender tag team match with the women's title hanging in the balance. I can't wait. But up next, we'll hear from the United TV champion Levi Shapiro and Howdy Price. Stay with us.
Need a quick roof repair, maybe 5, 10, 15 shingles?
Pro Shingle's new Speedy Shingle service is just what you need. It's quick, fast, and speedy.
They can help with even the smallest roofing repairs. Call Pro Shingle now, 901-258-6503.
The Championship Wrestling Podcast is all new every Monday at high noon. Hosted by Dustin Starr. We'll recap all the action, look ahead at what's next, answer your questions, plus insights on the latest news. It's the Championship Wrestling Podcast on ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com and your favorite podcast providers. Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is WWE Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. Oh my! Join us Sunday, December 20th. It's free. Plus, you'll get a free game card. Dave & Buster's, Wolf Chase.
You have to put good things in to get great barbecue out, and no one in Memphis takes more care than Tops. Our master cooks grill the old-fashioned way, slow, with constant attention in an open pit. See, that's real hickory smoke for even more flavor, from shoulder to ribs or brisket to one of our world-famous burgers. You'll love Tops because we do it right. Real barbecue always has been and always will be. Tops, come get you some barbecue.
Last week on Championship Wrestling, it was action-packed and unpredictable featuring the return of Jamie Iovine.
My friend Nico gave me the pen, the stroke, the power to do whatever I want in this building. Anything he can do and execute, I will do and execute. Maybe even better.
And the Heritage Championship was on the line, and history was made.
We've got a new Heritage champion, but there is controversy.
All that and so much more on the fastest hour in pro wrestling. Watch episode 87 in full on our official YouTube channel at CW30 Wrestling.
Clint Armstrong here with the United Wrestling Network television champion, Levi Shapiro and Howdy Price. Now, Levi, later in the main event, you'll be defending the championship against former Arizona State champion, EJ Sparks. What are your thoughts heading into this title defense?
Well, let me tell you something. First off, howdy. And secondly, what you put in that young man's introduction, if you will, for those at home, former champion, meaning he don't got no championship no more. He don't got no shiny belt no more. Therefore, he is simply just another, well, wish. He wishes that he could have this United Television Championship. He wishes he was on the level of Levi Shapiro and Howdy Price. And he is going to wish that he had never signed the contract to succumb to the charging bull with the golden horns and the iron claw. Tell him, Levi.
Well, let me tell you something, EJ Sparks. You might be Phoenix's favorite son, but you are going to bring one unforgettable loss back to Phoenix, Arizona at the hands of timeless Levi Shapiro.
Howdy.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Sacramento, California, weighing at 185 pounds, Jack Cartwright.
Getting set for action here on Championship Wrestling. This will be a rematch. And Jack Cartwright coming in, looks focused, looks intense, doesn't want history to repeat itself.
And introducing his opponent, from Gun Barrel City, Texas, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Western Roughneck, Jesse James.
Jesse James scored a victory over the party captain last week and then was offered a bit of a business proposition by Howdy Price and company. We saw in the past that Howdy Price can have some shady deals, as Jack Cartwright found out the hard way.
Yeah, he was on the wrong side of one of those deals, so if you're Jack Cartwright, maybe you would counsel Jesse James against making a similar deal. Try getting through that to the Western Roughneck here, though. It might be tough sledding.
I'll ask you this, Blake. What do you think Howdy Price and Levi Shapiro's interest is in the big man, Jesse James?
That big man is a bruiser. He has been coming in here. Whoa, Cartwright right out quick.
Cartwright not wasting any time. And Cartwright was the opposition for Jesse James when Jesse James made his championship wrestling from Hollywood debut. Look at this, bull rushing. Cartwright all the way to the corner. Cartwright, a college football fullback. Well, he got tackled for a loss there, but now utilizing his athleticism, try and measure. Boy, he thought better of it. Didn't want to get caught on the wind. Maybe this is a bit of a more measured Cartwright. Thinking Northern Lights, I don't think this is going to work.
Yeah, that clubbed on the back. Couldn't get the big man up for that Northern Lights. But you're right, he looks focused. It looks like he is sort of weighing out the risk that he's going to take, but now he is in a bad way from Jesse James.
The fast start kind of caught us off guard there, Blake. Again, your thoughts on, oh, there it is, though, he got him. Whoa, spring in the hips, I can't believe it. Herculean effort, what a suplex.
Yeah, beautiful suplex right immediately into the pin. It only got a 1 count, but it's a fantastic combination of attacks. But back to your original question, what do I think Howdy Price sees in Jesse James? The way that Jack Cartwright just blindsided him, and Jesse James has been able to come back and do some...
Oh, look out here. You are not going to be able to make this point, my friend. The action, hot and heavy. What a dive to the outside by Cartwright.
Well, in a nutshell, he's a tough guy who can throw down. That's what I think Howdy Price sees in him.
Well, Jack Cartwright is showing some mettle of his own, though. Maybe Howdy Price underestimated him.
Or maybe Jack Cartwright's got something with Howdy Price. He wants to prove after that whole little thing that went down with Levi Shapiro that he's got it out for the Price Check Ranch members.
Well, you know, he's got a decision to make, does Jesse James. We certainly don't see Levi Shapiro out here at the moment. We don't see Howdy Price. So I don't think any official business transaction has taken place. What a chop by Jesse James, looking to rob the train.
Mollywopped in the corner there. Cartwright, though, still showing some fight. Not able to create that distance, though, from Jesse James. In the wrong part of town. Needs to get out of Dodge, does Cartwright, and he's able to.
Yeah, Cartwright needs to continue to use his agility to stay out of the way of the big man's guns.
Just muscled down Jesse James, almost spiked the big guy. You can see Jesse James, he's in trouble here, and this could be just what the doctor ordered for Cartwright. He's up top. What's he got in mind? Big shooting star press, but eats nothing but canvas.
Not all wishes come true. Lariat, that's got to be it.
Here is your winner, Jesse James.
A lot of fight by Jack Cartwright, but man, oh man, we take a look back at how it all went down. Brought to you by Primetime Live each and every week, live on pay-per-view. Cartwright, look at going for that big shooting star press. He had gotten some offense going, but then it was high noon and got sent to boot hell, courtesy of the lariat.
Yeah, nowhere to go but down for Jack Cartwright. And it looks like nowhere to go but up for Jesse James. He's on a roll.
Seems that way, guys. Oh, wait, Jesse James is getting back in the ring here, guys. Oh, come on, this match is over. This kid gave you everything he had.
Jesse James not
I don't
done.
like you, Jack. I don't like nothing about you. Yeah.
Jesse James has a mean streak about him. That's probably another thing that Howdy Price is a big fan of.
Putting the spurs to Cartwright.
Yeah, the bell sounding now, like that's going to stop this guy. And now, not another lariat. Come on, you put him away. You won the match. Enough's enough. And now, here comes the Neon Phenomenon. Out here running off Jesse James, who's riding off into the sunset right now. And Idol checking on Cartwright. Man, mutual respect, because who knows how far this guy would have taken it, Jesse James.
Yeah, thankful for Anthony Idol to come out and make the save there. I don't know what got into Jesse James.
Jesse James saying, not today. I'd want to see these two heavyweights.
Poor Jack Cartwright continues to struggle finding victories. And welcome back to the studio. Big United TV title match still to come. But right now, let me make sure my hair is looking good. Beef Candy is next. How do I look?
Mid-South weather laying the smackdown on your roof? Let Pro Shingle help today. Whether it's a repair, cleaning, or a brand new roof, Pro Shingle offers free estimates and financing plans to help right now. Call 901-258-6503.
This portion of Championship Wrestling is presented by Platinum Jewelers.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Shop local this holiday season. Shop at Platinum Jewelers.
You know I will, but I'm not the only one.
What's up, Memphis? This is Jaren Jackson Jr. from the Grizzlies, encouraging you all to shop where I shop. Platinum Jewelers here in Memphis. 545 Perkins Extended in East Memphis. The other is 9387 Poplar next to Fresh Market in Germantown. Go to my spot, Platinum Jewelers.
Memphis, Tennessee, get ready for a Christmas to remember with Soar Championship Wrestling. We are just 1 week away from all the hard-hitting action you've been waiting for. Next Saturday, December 12th at 3589 Summer Avenue in Memphis. Bell time is 7:30. We know Dante Smiley will go head-to-head against one of Memphis's best, Alan Steele. And in the women's division, you'll see Kayla Cassidy versus Diamond Queen Evelyn Carter. And today, we have a new match to announce.
DJ Brown, I've beaten you and beaten you and beaten you. And you keep coming back. Well, this time, in front of all your friends and family in Memphis, Tennessee, Nassim will finally break your back. Nassim will keep his gold and keep glory with the Persian Empire. Be ready, because you are a target.
On December 12th, the last hot stepper, DJ Brown, will be performing here against Nazim Jafari. Jafari, you say you're going to embarrass the last hot stepper in Memphis, Tennessee, but you don't know how we does it in Memphis, Tennessee. So on December 12th, I'm going to show you how we does it in Memphis.
Oh yeah! Arrive early for a special meet and greet with former WWE World Tag Team Champion Sir Mo. I will be your special MC for the evening. That all starts at 5:30. It's a Christmas to remember with Soar Championship Wrestling on December 12th in Memphis. Get your tickets right now at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. This entire event is brought to you by Brinson Tax Services in Memphis.
All right, wrestling fans, John Roberts here alongside Flex McCallion and Richie Slade. Now, Richie, the last time that we saw you, you were making a hasty retreat from Jordan Clearwater.
Retreat? Retreat? I didn't retreat. I needed treatment. Do you understand, Goldie boy? You almost caved into Candy, and that's not good.
And therefore, you screwed yourself, because what you did was you instilled a clause where you cannot put any hands on this beautiful face until episode 500.
You can't touch this.
And even then, you have to get in line, because we're going to take the Heritage Championship and immortalize it in beef candy goodness.
Well, at episode 500, it's Richie Slade versus Jordan Clearwater for the Hollywood Heritage Championship.
Beef Candy with a reminder to the new Heritage Champion Jordan Clearwater. I expect him to keep playing games all the way up until bell time. It's bell time for Anthony Idol, and he's next.
Welcome back, everyone. The Neon Phenomenon has got something on his mind.
Well, you know, they say it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. But I got a little story to tell everybody at home. You see, it is a very long way to the top in this sport called pro wrestling. And I have to let you know that that young dude, Jack Cartwright, has reached out to me on his own time, figuring out how to make it in this business. You see, when I started in this, in the middle of Tijuana, there wasn't a single soul who extended a hand to the Neon Phenomenon. And I made a promise since that day that I will never be like those people. And in fact, I will be the man that I needed when I was a young dude too.
All right, Neon Phenomenon showing a lot of respect for the youngster, Jack Cartwright, and offering his hand to help, give him a little boost in the biz.
I love that sentiment. I mean, veteran leadership is so important for, passing it down to the next gen.
And introducing his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 216 pounds, he is bad, he is Cam!
Cam, out of Texas, considers himself to be the baddest in the game. Was he vaping on the way to the ring?
It appears to be so. I don't know how that is going to sort of affect his conditioning in the ring.
He might be the baddest in the game, but I'll tell you what, that is a bad idea.
I can't imagine that's good for your lung capacity in there. But I'll tell you what, this has been a real metamorphosis of Cam, I guess he goes by now. I knew him as Cameron Cole, guys. Okay, he's a competitor. He continues to. He's got to get one more puff in there, apparently. Oh, wow. Blatant disrespect.
Not smart. And he pays for it.
But out of Texas, Cam is now paying the price for that disrespect, scooping a slam. He was trained originally by Booker T, Reality of Wrestling. I've called some of his matches on, in the Pacific Northwest as well. He was always very polite competitor, hungry young competitor, and now I guess really just full of himself, but got out of the way of that, charging freight train, the Neon Phenomenon. Cam up top now, trying to create some distance. Big Shot takes the big guy down.
Talking about that new attitude of Cam here as he's going for a cover. Neon Phenomenon able to still kick out there. Maybe he could have used a veteran like Anthony Idol, to maybe show him the way. And now you see the results when you don't have that. Cam taking every shortcut, Bad attitude, bad decisions.
Yeah, it's interesting how a little bit of success will really change someone and get to their head. You see the arrogance in the way that this kid's acting.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily need to go that way, Blake. I mean, Anthony Idol has had tons of success, made it all the way to the finals of the PP3. We've seen him compete live on pay-per-view, on Primetime Live. He talked about early in his career down south of the border wrestling in Mexico, but he's willing to give back. He's willing to take the time. Cam now with the reverse neck breaker, and now just taunting and imitating the Neon Phenomenon. This guy has got a whole lot of, he's got moxie, I'll give him that.
He's got moxie, he's got a bad attitude. It might come back to bite him, but right now he is in control, just punishing Anthony Idol.
Like Jimbo said, it might come back to bite him. He came out and he got right up and blew that smoke in Anthony Idol's face, and it cost him. He took some damage after that. If he keeps it up and makes Anthony Idol mad enough, I think he's going to get slammed a little more on his head.
Taking a lot of time right there. Spinebuster, the big man, leaves his feet. So thinking all that body weight comes crashing down on the canvas. And turning the table is the Neon Phenomenon. And now driving Cam into the corner and punches and bunches.
Yeah, ripping those body shots, man. Look at that torque by the big man.
Cam taking every advantage with the referee stepping in between him, then going right to the eye, trying to blind Anthony Idol.
Well, it's a weakness on anybody, and we'll see if Cam has got the strength and explosiveness. He does not, but Idol does. Idol overdrive. See you later, Idol. Smoking the competition.
Here is your winner, Anthony Idol.
Let's take a look back at the action brought to you by UnitedWrestlingShop.com. You can get Championship Wrestling from Hollywood merch, UWN, Primetime Live, Superstars, but let's look back. The poke to the eye there by Cam, taking the shortcut, tries to muscle up the big man, but it cost him. Idol overdrive the other way. More action still to come here on Championship Wrestling.
Would you like to address some of the things that we went over in our last session?
Too many people say they were meant for greatness. Nobody was meant for anything. Nobody belongs anywhere. If you think you belong on top, I've got some hard pills for you to swallow.
Shop local this Christmas season. With over 7,000 square feet and over 100 local vendors, you'll find something for everyone. '74 West Commerce Street in Hernando. Commerce Street Market, Mississippi's favorite one-stop shop.
Monday Night Showdown, just like the good old days, but only in wrestling trivia. Come play with us at Sidecar Cafe, 7 p.m. bell time, and it's free to play. Register your team right now at ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com, and you'll get a free appetizer. That's Monday night. Who will dethrone Trivia Champions, Team Canada? Who?
Championship Wrestling joins forces with Grind City Designs to bring you the all-new Championship Wrestling Shop. All styles, all sizes, featuring the legends of classic Memphis wrestling. Pickup or delivery.
Missing a few shingles and need a quick repair?
That sounds like a job for Speedy Shingle Service. It's quick, fast, and speedy.
They can help with even the smallest roofing problems. Call Pro Shingle now, 901-258-6503.
My weekly wardrobe is courtesy of Suits You. They really suit you. Welcome back. That was the most interesting thing I've seen all week. Thanks, Jack Banning. It's been very weird the last few weeks. Whew! Fans, up next, we have a real treat for you. It's Slice Boogie versus what's his name? Snipes. Don't go away.
Getting set for action here, Snipes. We're going to see him in ring action yet again. Really gave Will All Day a run for his money last time out, guys. A great athlete. We'll see what he can do this time around.
And introducing his opponent from Queens, New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, the king of the concrete jungle, Slice Boogie.
We're going to see a dichotomy, guys, a clash of styles here where Snipes is flashy, likes to have fun out there, very cocky, confident. Slice Boogie is no nonsense.
Yeah, no doubt about that. He is as down and dirty as it gets, and, you know, props to anybody that can still rock New York Knicks gear in this day and age.
Yep, or the Mets, you know, for that matter. Take your pick. And so here we go. Bell sound set for action. And
I like how... Oh.
And
like
go ahead, Blake. Break it
I like
down.
how Slice Boogie coming out here. He's changing levels. That beautiful. Those level-changing feints that he gets set up that initial shot in there.
And Slice Boogie, very fundamentally sound and tough as nails. You know, I think some of the tough matches we've seen him in. We saw him go to that time limit draw with Danny Limelight Rivera, who's a star that's just been skyrocketing along with Papo Esco. We also saw Slice Boogie on Primetime Live take on Carl Fredericks of New Japan Pro Wrestling. What a slugfest that was. You know, I mean, the guy can go. He is tough as nails.
Yeah, Slice Boogie's been turning some heads, but don't overlook Snipes. I mean, like you mentioned with Will Allday, you know, Will Allday almost looked past him, and it almost cost him.
Snipes, as we mentioned, you know, protege of the legendary Gangrel, and he's always one impaler away, guys, from getting the 1-2-3, burying his opponent.
I think as long as this match stays pretty and technical like this, the advantage is in Snipes' favor. I think the more brawly and scrappy this gets, the more it's going to be in Slice Boogie's favor. I'd like to see Slice Boogie disengage here and start throwing some strikes.
Good point, but I think maybe Slice wants to keep him close because, Slice Boogie wants to keep Snipes close because Snipes, you know, can high fly with the best of them too.
Snipes absolutely has some very dangerous spinning, jumping, and kick attacks. So I agree with you there that it's something he needs to be conscious of if he does decide to strike with him.
See who can exercise their will in this one, trucking him over like a New York subway.
Yeah, I mean, Slice Boogie, you're right. He's going to want to keep Snipes grounded here, and the grimier he gets, the more down and dirty he gets. It's going to start to favor Slice Boogie. Snipes, though, showing off some athleticism, but Slice Boogie putting a stop to that big time. Gut wrench.
Wow, that was a huge gut wrench throw by Slice Boogie. He's wiping his hands like he just took the trash out.
Explosive gut wrench suplex. I like how he set it up with the strikes. You know, he went to the knees, to the abdomen. That got Snipes in position, and now unloading the heavy bombs.
Snipes able to use that speed to get out of there. Swing and a miss from Slice Boogie.
That agility is the key to Slice Boogie's victory. Snipes' victory over Slice Boogie. He's using that agility to get out. Whoa. What just happened?
Yeah, it looked like that leg buckled there, and man, it didn't take long for Snipes to take advantage.
Yeah.
A sniper indeed. He had the target right there on the leg of Slice, who comes up with the clothesline. But look at this, guys. He's having trouble just getting back to a vertical base. He's putting some weight on it now,
Looked
though.
like Slice Boogie was trying to show off some athleticism of his own and came up lame. We'll see if he's able to sort of shake it out here and keep going.
He's definitely struggling with some weight-bearing ability on that leg.
Floats over, though, after the suplex. Had enough, and it might just been the momentum popping the hips. But we'll see. He looks like he's getting through it right now, guys, and now slips in the sleeper hold here on the mat. Going to try and ground Snipes.
He's under the chin here, too. I'd like to see Slice Boogie try and get his legs wrapped around Snipes' hips. That way he has control of the body. It'll really allow him to try and finish this choke.
Getting the hooks in?
Getting the hooks in, exactly.
But Snipes getting back to a vertical base here. And again, this time of year, guys, with what we have coming up, and the leg there, holding on, but he's trying to get feeling back into it. It's giving him some troubles. It's renting space in Slice Boogie's head. Ooh. Everybody wants to shine right now as we get closer and closer to episode 500.
You can see Slice Boogie go for a stomp there and then immediately grab that low leg. I can't tell if it's his ankle, his shin, or where exactly he looks hurt. But something's going on with that right leg. Snipes is taking advantage of it.
Yeah, Snipes caught onto it. You know, Blake, I know you like to say if they have wheels, then guns, and Slice Boogie's down a wheel, and Snipes, yeah, you're right, that target is now firmly on it.
I think with that attack there, guys, and you saw it immediately wincing in pain, I think it might be a combination, but I think it's the shin. for my money, is what's really giving him trouble. But now attacking the knee, he is all over that lower extremity. And now cinching in the spinning toe hold and really applying the pressure.
A submission is exactly what I would have recommended him to go for right now. That leg is severely, and an eye poke. Oh, man, these guys.
But look at that. It immediately, you don't like it. I don't like it. But it turns the table. The pendulum of momentum switches to the other side, and it gives Slice at least a momentary breather. Quick enough to get out of there. Short German suplex. Back and forth. Seesaw action. Boy, he can't even get over there to cover.
No, he needs to get on top of Snipes and keep this fight on the ground. As long as he has weight. Whoa, big slam by Snipes.
Uranagi there by Snipes. Is that going to do it? Caught him on the way in.
See, Slice Boogie here needs to try and get on top and keep this fight on the ground. If he can get on top of Snipes and keep him flat on his back, then that leg starts being taken out of the equation.
Boy, even kicking out, James, might send pain radiating through that leg.
Yeah, you just see Slice Boogie, he's starting to favor it more and more, and that is just emboldening Snipes here in this matchup. He has all the confidence right now. You can see it going on in that ring, and you see Slice Boogie holding on for dear life.
He's got the head controlled here. He's thinking Impaler, but Slice enough, muscles him up, showing a ton of heart here. Elevated power slam. He is going to find a way not to be denied, but Snipes finds a way to kick out at the last split second.
That was a big slam there. It looked like Slice wasn't able to post on that bad leg. He might have been able to get the pin if he had two good legs there, but since he wasn't able to post on that right leg, it was really easy for Snipes to kick out after that big slam.
What happens, Blake? At some point, does that leg just kind of go numb?
You start to lose function, and the biggest thing is loss of function, and you step on it, and it just doesn't want to be there. It doesn't want to hold you up, and you just drop.
Well, we're going to see it here. Fireman's carry. Can he? No, he's a one-legged man in there. Roll up by Snipes. Roll up by Snipes. He got him.
Here is your winner, Snipes.
Snipes, absolutely. He saw that target on the leg of Slice Boogie. He took advantage. Snipes says, what's his name? Well, he's the winner over Slice Boogie tonight.
Huge upset. Snipes getting a big win. Still more to come, including Levi Shapiro defending the United Television title against EJ Sparks. We'll be back right after this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, John Roberts here backstage along with the Killer Bay, Heather Monroe, and Halston Boddy. And Heather, earlier this hour, we found out you two are going to be in a high-stakes tag team matchup, and I've just been told it's going to happen at our 500th episode spectacular. What are your thoughts about this huge announcement?
John, I knew that Nico would stoop low to get whatever he wants, but I had no idea that he would stoop this low to put an untrained wrestler in the ring, putting Halston in danger like that so much that he wants to take the women's division.
Heather, when I got into this, I didn't know this would what? I'm not ready for this. But for you, Heather, I'll do anything. I'll do anything, even if it means sacrificing this.
You know what? We're not admitting defeat. We can do this. Training starts now.
Okay.
Well, training starts now for Heather Monroe and Halston Boddy, and we are on the road to our 500th episode spectacular. Slice Boogie, you just came up just short against Snipes. It looked like you might have tweaked your leg a little bit there. How are your thoughts coming off that hard-fought matchup?
Yeah, my shin got a little roughed up. It ain't no big deal.
Yo, John.
Oh.
What's going on, Papa?
Who opened the bodega door?
Look at your time.
We always open for business. Yo, Slice. Mi gente, what's up, Papa? You out there taking L's like the Mets?
I didn't know you was undefeated, Playboy.
I'm just saying because you ain't win a match since what, the Knicks in 1972?
Oh, word, that's how you feel?
Look,
what you want to do?
look,
What you want to do?
Pause.
Want to do something?
It ain't even about all that.
Poppy, chill.
Look at me, man. All Danny's trying to say is, you out here taking L's playing Mr. Nice Guy, and we know how you get down. So you can keep playing Mr. Nice Guy solo, or you can come holler at us at the bodega.
Yeah, well, you
can get anything you need, including
protection. That's all we saying.
Somebody to watch you.
You know what I'm saying? We just saying we got you if you need it.
Papa.
Puerto Rican judo.
Stop
You never
playing.
know what you could get at the bodega.
Suit You is now offering 2 suits for just $100. No kidding. Go see for yourself. 4 stores in Memphis or shop online.
That suits you. We really suit you.
Is your stained roof ugly? Be honest. If so, you need Pro Shingle shampoo. Eco-friendly, no bleach, no pressure washing or scrubbing. Call now to save $100. 901-258-6503.
Oh yeah! Let's check the calendar for a few upcoming events. Starting with Monday the 7th, come play wrestling trivia with me at Sidecar Cafe. It's free to play, plus if you register your team early, you'll get a free appetizer. Team Canada has won 2 times in a row. Who's good enough to beat them? Then, next Friday night, head on over to Commerce Street Market in Hernando for their Dine and Deals event featuring Cousins Maine Lobster and a few special guests, including Chris Gales. He'll be playing live Christmas music. The Grinch, he'll be there along with Buddy the Elf. And then, on Saturday, it's Soar Championship Wrestling live in Memphis. Come meet former WWE World Tag Team Champion Sir Mo at 5:30. Bell time is 7:30. Get those tickets at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com and stay up to date and informed where we'll be next. Follow us at CW30 Wrestling. This is where I miss my Maria the most. In situations like this, there's a lot to unpack here, and you know she loves the drama. Snipes with a big victory. Some might even call it an upset victory. The Bodega are there immediately to offer protection, perhaps. And of course, Heather Monroe and Halston Boddy know it's time to get ready. And today, it's time for our main event for the United TV title, and it's up next.
Right, for his first title defense, and he did put it on the line against former champion Dan Joseph, but once again used that loaded glove. We clearly saw something handed to him and slipped into the glove. You know, I think he uses it to just really amp up that iron claw that he has perfected. And we'll see if he toes the line in this one. Here to set the stage, Adnan Qureshi.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United Television Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 170 pounds, Phoenix's favorite son, E.J. Sparks.
Sparks looks ready to go. Another big opportunity.
And introducing his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Howdy Price. From the last stop on the loop, weighing in at 210 3/4 pounds, he is the United Television Champion, Timeless Levi Shapiro.
Whole lot of gold, baby.
Main event time here, guys. United Television title on the line. Blake, give us your keys to success for both champion and challenger.
For E.J. Sparks to stay out of the way of that loaded glove, he needs to use his agility, his range, and keep this a striking match, but keep an eye on that right hand of Levi Shapiro.
All right, and for the champion?
The champion's got to try and get whatever it is that he gets from Howdy Price and hit E.J. Sparks with it. I think it's that simple for Levi Shapiro.
Yeah, I think Blake makes a great point there, is that Levi, you know, since being teamed up with Howdy Price, has sort of abandoned even trying to win without a shortcut. It's like that's his insurance policy. It is his go-to move now.
That's his MO for certain.
And it's unfortunate because I have seen him do some fantastic wrestling with the classic connection and Buddy Royal. So I don't really think he needs to take these shortcuts, but I think that's what he's going to do.
No, and to James's point, he really is a student of the game. I mean, he has adopted techniques from some of the greats from decades in this great sport.
Yes, no doubt about it. Very Roman of him. You know, it takes what he likes and adapts it into his own stratagems and, you know, sort of makes the most of it. Now, taking some strategy tips from Howdy Price is Levi Shapiro. But, TK, back to your point about E.J. Sparks, he's come so close to winning gold recently. You got to believe he's going to break through here, and this could be his opportunity right here to do it.
In the past, we do know that he can win the big one. Again, part of Championship Wrestling from Arizona, 3-time Arizona State champion. Of course, that title held currently by Ray Rosas, and that's one that I neglected to mention. E.J. Sparks came extremely close to winning back that title as well.
So early on in this match, we saw E.J. Sparks throw a kick, and Levi Shapiro kind of move backwards from it. Again, we saw right there, EJ Sparks drop Levi Shapiro with a kick. The more he can keep this fight at kicking range, the more it's going to be an EJ Sparks favor. I do not recommend him tying up Levi right here.
Well, especially not with that gloved hand, that's for certain.
Take it easy on.
There you go. I think, oh.
Come on.
Can't get drawn into Levi's games. This is what Levi is a master at.
Just trying to bait EJ Sparks is Levi Shapiro.
Suckered him in, again, one of the oldest tricks in the book, and now takes him on a trip to the turnbuckle. Starting to pick up the pace here, and that might bode well for the challenger. Springboard into the flying forearm, and you can see almost instincts there. Levi Shapiro immediately tried to roll out of there, but nothing doing. EJ Sparks not having it.
Just so fluid in the ring is EJ Sparks. That was a thing of beauty there. He is looking good in the early going here. Wow, perfectly placed by EJ Sparks.
Blake, you talked about him getting that distance, that range, using his reach with the feet. He's doing it right now. A lot of strikes, high volume striking by the challenger.
He was doing a fantastic job of disengaging after landing. He tried to throw a few punches there and got stuck on Levi Shapiro. Now Levi's got control of him again. He needs to disengage at the end of these exchanges to prevent being held onto.
Levi Shapiro's an expert at using his environment as a weapon, but nice block there by Phoenix's favorite son, who starts unloading the kicks. Big-time body kicks right there. Boy, if he can catch the solar plexus, Blake, he can take the wind right out of the champion.
Or even the liver. EJ Sparks has a fantastic kick, and wow, beautiful counter there in the corner. EJ Sparks has a fantastic kick with a great pivot, which really increases the power output. If he can land a liver shot or a solar plexus shot, it could absolutely put Levi Shapiro down. He needs to keep these kicks up.
Excellent point, and he's doing that. High volume striking again, but look at that single leg there, and again, the veteran wares of the champion, James.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Levi Shapiro looked lost there for a moment, but never for long as he sort of cycles through that Rolodex of what to do, how to counter. Levi Shapiro always seems to come up with some type of answer.
The beads go flying. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, my.
And now you got Howdy Price.
Insult to injury to EJ Sparks. Wow, what a shot from Levi Shapiro to EJ. I'm surprised he's even able to stand after that. But don't turn your back on the champion. Axe handle to the back.
And that's where Howdy Price pays dividends. He had that momentary distraction, and it allows the full court press now of the champion Levi Shapiro, who is all over EJ Sparks. The champion control. This main event title match continues right after this.
Monday Night Showdown, just like the good old days, but only in wrestling trivia. Come play with us at Sidecar Cafe, 7 p.m. bell time, and it's free to play. Register your team right now at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com, and you'll get a free appetizer. That's Monday night. Who will dethrone trivia champions, Team Canada? Woo, woo, woo. Shout out to our old buddy BT. He loves his mama and he loves pro wrestling. New podcasts each week. Tell somebody. stspod.club.
Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is WWE Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. Oh my! Join us Sunday, December 20th. It's free. Plus, you'll get a free game card. Dave & Buster's Wolf Chase.
Suit You is now offering 2 suits for just $100. No kidding. Go see for yourself. 4 stores in Memphis or shop online.
That suits you. We really suit you.
Championship Wrestling is presented by Pro Shingle, home of the Speedy Shingle Service.
Welcome back, everyone. Main event for the United Television Championship. And throughout the break, guys, more aggressive offense by the champion, just dropping EJ Sparks right on the hard edge of the apron.
Yeah, Levi Shapiro looked right at home, taking it to EJ on the outside, and EJ now trying to, as we are back live here, EJ Sparks trying to fight out of, what Levi Shapiro's got, just a stranglehold on this matchup right now.
And Blake, I got to tell you, EJ Sparks, after eating that punishment on the outside, he's lost a lot of starch. He has slowed way down.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy who needs to have a little pop in his step, especially if he wants to land these big flying attacks like this.
Maybe I spoke too soon. Springboard there by Sparks, finds a way, digs down deep, continues to fight on. I think it's fitting that, EJ's wearing all that gold in his gear. He thinks that today's the day that he claims United Television title. He's come so close, and he's come so far. Is today his destiny? We will see. Nice power slam by the champion. Perfectly executed. No wasted motion, and almost puts him away.
If EJ Sparks wants to win this title, he needs to have a better diversity in his attacks and his targets. He threw several kicks to the exact same location, and Levi Shapiro was able to counter that. That's why he's on his back right now. He needs to mix it up.
Both guys have knockout power. EJ Sparks, the challenger, hold on as the champion goes for the cover. The difference is EJ does it with that roundhouse rhythm, the big kick, and typically the champion does it with an illegal foreign object. Oh, he might be sizing him up for the claw here, guys. Look out, it's got him measured.
Got his eyes on him. EJ Sparks, though, with it scouted. Can he hold him off, though?
Ooh, he's got the 2-on-1. Oh, but Levi Shapiro's using both hands now. He's getting his weight behind it. If Levi can get his weight on top of this, EJ Sparks needs to get out from underneath. Beautiful job getting back up to his feet.
Wow, Shapiro was inches away from locking that in. And when he does, it's generally the beginning of the end. But sticking and moving right now is Phoenix's favorite son. Boy, the athleticism is so impressive in Sparks.
That's got to be a terrifying point of view, though, to see that claw coming at you. EJ Sparks put the fear of God in him. He's able to get out of it. You see more beads going flying. My goodness.
I would like to see EJ Sparks try another one of his jumping kick attacks there. Instead of taking his eyes off his opponent, he took his eyes off for a split second going for that backdrop, and now he's on his back.
I was going to say, I agree with you, Blake, but that's hard to do when you're flat on your back looking at the lights and dropping the elbow. Timeless. That's timeless offense. Tried and true. And now, but the lackadaisical cover, that's not going to get it done.
Not going to get it done against a combatant the caliber of EJ Sparks. That could fire him up. That could get him right back into this matchup. Slapping him around like this. Levi Shapiro, you keep doing that, you got to be careful. You're going to get hurt, Levi.
Either that or you're going to see a second win out of EJ Sparks because he starts getting emotional, just like this. And now he's landing a barrage of different kicks. He's mixing up his targets.
He's dropped him to his knees. He's broken down the champion. And lethal striking now by EJ Sparks. Unanswered shots here by Phoenix's favorite son. Big windup. Maybe telegraphed that a bit too much, Blake.
Again, that's what I was talking about. He needs to mix up the targets. He can throw the same attacks, but he kicks to the same place repeatedly. Levi has already once countered it, and this is the second. Whoa.
Oh, the champ was really trying to hyperextend that knee, guys. But what'd the five fingers say to the face?
Oh, well, I think Levi
slap.
had gotten
Slap
tired.
is the answer.
Slap
it was
is the answer.
It was rhetorical. It was rhetorical.
I thought so. But yeah, Levi Shapiro trying to hyperextend there because he's getting tired of eating those shots from the educated feet of EJ Sparks.
Now, it's very smart of Levi Shapiro to start attacking the knee because those legs are the main weapon of EJ Sparks. If you can take those weapons out, then you're really reducing his offensive ability.
Howdy Price trying to fan the champion, trying to get him back to consciousness here because he sees his meal ticket going right out the window, rolling through into the leg drop, and smart move to roll him back to the center to try and make championship history, but only a count of two. Hand was coming down, though, guys.
Yeah, that ring awareness and ring positioning by EJ Sparks was very high level. That's the difference between a beginner or a guy that's pretty good and championship quality.
And EJ Sparks, as TK has talked about, he has held the gold. Could be your new TV champion. He's in control right now. He's sparking it up, looking to keep it lit. But Levi Shapiro comes back with a bulldog.
Beautiful bulldog there by the champion. Again, lured, a false sense of security for the challenger. Lured him in, timed it, caught him with the high impact.
EJ Sparks' mistake there was turning his back on Levi Shapiro again. He ran to the ropes to try and get some momentum, taking his eyes off just for a split second. And Levi wasn't, Levi's up.
He might be looking for that flying fist, and that glove, who knows, might already be loaded.
He's calling for it.
Levi
wasting too much time,
taking
though.
a whole lot of time. Step up enziguri by the challenger. And man, boy, what athleticism to get all the way up top. And right now, the champion is rocking and reeling and gets brought down the hard way, courtesy of Sparks.
Man, EJ Sparks can probably kick a giraffe in the head. Did you see the hops on that kid? Wow.
And he is continuing to just kick Levi Shapiro from one end of the ring to the other. Levi looks like he might be headed towards Dream Street. Maybe his championship reign will be a thing of the past if EJ Sparks has his way.
That dream's turning into a nightmare in a hurry.
Man, Howdy Price is right in the middle of this mix-up right here. EJ Sparks needs to be careful that Howdy does not...
And there it is. He tripped him up. He tripped him up. Here we go. Oh, no, the referee saw it. Thank goodness. Well, you know, talk about learning from the past. I mean, that's how Ravishing Rick Rude defeated the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 5 for the Intercontinental title. They know all the tricks of the trade.
Fantastic knowledge and a great job by the official there to catch that, so that, you know, this matchup is going to continue on. We're going to get a true finish here.
EJ Sparks needs to do a good job of staying inside the middle of the ring. If he keeps getting close to the edge, I believe that we're going to see more Howdy Price interference. If he's in the middle of the ring where Howdy cannot interfere, I think it's going to be a much safer place for him.
Smart point, man. He ate a big right hand there, though, and the knees went weak there. That question mark kick. Tell us about that, Blake.
Yeah, so he faked him out with the front kick that he'd thrown several times earlier in the matchup. Faked him with the front kick, came around with that question mark kick right on the temple of Levi Shapiro. You can tell he's not walking on clear street right now.
Almost like he could hear you that he needed to attack from other angles. There we see it at spinning form in the corner. And he's got the champ rocking and reeling, and the title reign of Levi Shapiro is in big jeopardy now.
Looks like it is slipping through the Timeless One's grasp right now, but EJ Sparks maybe went to the well once too often.
Yeah, blocked it though. EJ didn't eat that corner, drives him head first, and again pulls him back. Oh, here we go. He's got him hooked. Spark out submission here.
He's under the chin here with both the leg and the forearm. He's next to the rope.
Oh, Howdy with the assist. Give me a break.
This is what I'm talking about with the ring positioning. Needing to stay in the middle of the ring.
There it is. Look at this. Look at this. Look down at the right of your screen. That is pure evidence. We saw him load the glove, James. We saw it.
Yeah, we saw it clear as day. EJ doesn't see it. Neither did the referee. EJ's got to be very careful here. Going for another big-time kick. Look, Levi, with the loaded glove. The lights just turned out. He is crumbled.
Lights are out indeed. Went totally limp. Come on.
Here is your winner and still United Television Champion, Levi Shapiro.
Man, Levi Shapiro loading that glove up and leaving EJ Sparks absolutely starched on the mat. Again, how many more people is he going to load up and leave sleeping?
EJ Sparks had him in the spark out, though. He was the new champion, if not for Howdy Price.
A disgusting display, a vulgar display of power. But once again, digging down deep, breaking the rules, retaining, if you can call it that.
Welcome back, and what a match. Huge moment for EJ Sparks. He came oh so close to winning the title, but Howdy Price strikes again. EJ Sparks should be the new United TV champion, but Levi once again retains. And we're all out of time this week. Join us next Saturday at high noon. The Bodega will be here. Plus, Richie Slade will be in singles competition, Dan Joseph, and so much more. Don't forget, join us live next Saturday evening in Memphis for Soar Championship Wrestling. I'm Dustin, and maybe next week it's the return of my lovely Maria. But until then, so long, everybody.